Need some coins to that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out mudpacks.com where you guys can open up exciting packs, win tons of mud coins, and withdraw the coins to your account. Use code ZIRK for 15% off.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Hey guys, we have the weekly wild cards to go over, but we also have the content schedule I'll quickly run over because I didn't go over it earlier today. I do want to give a shout out to Jet for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subs to the channel. Turn notification bell on and comment down below. Noti Gang. Also, there may not be any NBA today, but I do have some college basketball picks up as well as some NHL picks, and I might even do one more later game pick as well for tonight. So if you guys want to check out Underdog Fantasy, you can use code ZIRK to match first deposit up to $100 and follow me over on Twitter for my picks. So let's go over the content schedule first, and then we'll get into the weekly wildcard stuff. So as you guys can see right here, here is the content schedule. Of course, today we had the new class, aka tomorrow we have weekly wildcards followed by Gridiron Guardians Part 2 on this upcoming Thursday, which I believe they already did say on the EA stream last week that I believe it's going to be including, of course, new players, but also some more solo stuff for the field pass, all that, and then finally Ultimate Legends on Saturday. In terms of the GMM streams, we don't have any sort of special stream or whatever on maybe like a Thursday, whatever. We're just gonna have a normal stream tomorrow morning at 10:30, followed by another stream at 10:30 on Wednesday. Now, the only thing I will say about the content schedule for this week is that with Ultimate Legends on Saturday, I think we should be seeing the first LTD Ultimate Legends. Obviously, this past weekend, we just had a huge batch of them, and we didn't have any limiteds. So I fully expect to see some LTD Ultimate Legends, and that's pretty much of your content. I mean, you can't be too mad. At least we do still get a Thursday release of content. But after the last week of content we just had, this one seems light, but it's really not. It's definitely a good amount of content. So let's go ahead and take a look at these weekly wildcards, guys. And starting off, we have George Pickens, which I gotta say, okay, do not sleep on this card, and I'll explain why. Number one, you guys can see the stats here. He has 97 speed with 96 jumping, 95 catching, 98 catching traffic with 98 spectacular catch. And then you guys can see the route running. He has 95 short route running, 95 medium route running, and 95 deep route running. So 95, 97, and 95 the routes. Really, really nice. And here's the thing as well about George Pickens. I do want to say this. He's 6'3", okay? He has slot archetype. We don't know what his abilities are. They didn't reveal what his abilities are. But if he gets something like Slot-O-Matic potentially for 0 AP, if you were able to add Slot-O-Matic for 0 AP and Route Tech for 1, that's really the combination that I would love to hear tomorrow. Or maybe even Short In for 0 AP with Route Tech at 1 AP. I think Edelman would probably be gone from my team because he's 6'3" and one of, if not the absolute best, run blocking wide receivers in the entire game. I know some people don't tend to care about run blocking when it comes to their receivers, but if you are someone that runs the ball a lot, then you'll probably really appreciate this. 92 overall George Pickens, guys. You guys can see on the right side right here, 6'3", slot archetype, and he's 200 pounds. And if you come down to his run blocking, even after the catch, this is 92 overall. He had 89 at change of direction, 87 break tackle, 88 spin, 89 juke move. His run blocking was a 78. With 94 impact block. This card also got 0 AP honorary lineman with 1 AP slot apprentice. If you guys come down to his abilities, you guys see the honorary lineman right there with 0 AP and then slot apprentice for 1. So, I mean, this is most certainly going to be an amazing wide receiver. Like I said, 97 speed, the catching's really good, the route running's really good. It truly comes down to, in my opinion, for me, for him to make my team, if he's able to get Slot-O-Matic or Short In for 0 AP and then add Route Tech for 1 AP, yeah, I think he's going to make my squad. I would love to have an amazing run blocker out there. So seriously, George Pickens is in contention right now. We got to see the abilities, whatever, but definitely in contention for being a top 5 wide receiver in the game, maybe even top 3. Obviously, Carmichael is really up there. MVS is up there. Edelman's even up there for me personally. I really like that Edelman card. Garrett Wilson's really good, but Pickens, Yeah, that card looks good. Now, if we take a look here, though, you guys can see we also have some other cards. Now, you'll notice, though, the player they showed today, this is not the limited. George Pickens is not the LTD. So I'm going to assume here that the LTD, I think, is that first player right there. Now, judging by what I think is the color scheme on them, I think that's a 49er. Now, I don't know what player it is. Maybe it's a safety. Maybe it's someone like Jimmy Ward. I don't even remember what Jimmy Ward's highest overall card is, but maybe that's someone like Jimmy Ward right there. Second player looks to be a veteran and looks to be a Raider to me. Not really sure who that could potentially be. All the way on the right looks like a Bengals offensive lineman. And then to the right there, the second player from the right is maybe a Viking, maybe a Giant. It's kind of hard to make out. You guys can let me know down below who you think you see in this one. Now, I did also ask people who told me on the right, they think that it's potentially a Brown. I could see that too. I think it's either a Brown or a Bengals player, but it most certainly, to me on the far right, looks like a player who is kind of like an offensive lineman, potentially a tackle. I will say, though, it would be absolutely hilarious if it was maybe Joel Bitonio, because I think Joel Bitonio is a part of the Team of the Year nominees, and obviously EA doesn't care. EA does not care if you're part of the Team of the Year nominees. They will give you a card. So I'm kind of hoping that player all the way to the far right is Joel Bitonio, so we can just kind of keep up the tradition here of seeing all that very, very good selections by EA. Now, also, it seems like some people, somehow, some way, you guys let me know if you see it, because personally, I don't. I've seen quite a few people say the second player potentially is Alvin Kamara. Yeah, I really do not see that one being Alvin Kamara, but I could definitely see the Browns player being all the way on the right, or Bengals, but either which way, I feel like those two are going to be offensive linemen. And as for limited, I think it's the first player. I think the first player is an LTD. You can almost see in the bottom right there, you have like that little logo in the bottom right. I'm pretty sure that is going to be the limited, but let me know down below what you guys think about the George Pickens card and also the content schedule for this week. Who do you think we'll see in the Gridiron Guardians Part 2, since it's Gridiron Guardians Part 2. Let me know down below what you guys think we'll see on that, but they will be doing a Good Morning Madden stream tomorrow morning, so hopefully we'll get some updates. I know a lot of people as well today specifically and yesterday for some reason have been reaching out to me a lot about the Patrick Mahomes make right. Guys, if you don't have your limiteds yet from the Patrick Mahomes make right, like if you know for a fact that you did the 99 overall Super Bowl MVP Mahomes set and you used LTDs when it was allowing you to use limiteds and you didn't get your LTDs back, contact EA Help. I'm not really sure why all of a sudden today and yesterday people have been asking me about that. And I also want to mention this current glitch that is currently going on, although I have mentioned it many times and I have tweeted at EA many times. Yes, I personally, not like it matters, according to EA, you know, they obviously I don't work with them, but I personally am aware that some of you guys cannot click on legend players without being kicked out of the game, which is forcing you to pretty much keep them in your item binder. A lot of people are trying to like sell their current legends they have powered up right now, and they literally cannot click on them, can't do anything about it. I've made videos about this, I've tweeted at EA about it as well, but I just wanted to bring up the fact that, yeah, I am aware of the issue. I tweeted at them. I made videos. If that is happening to you, contact EA Help, because I've tried my hand and doesn't seem to really be working with that issue. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like on it, hit that sub button down below, and let me know down below what you guys think about all this content. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.